South Carolina rose, you're everything to me. You're the sunshine of my life, all I ever need. Will you be mine till the end of time? Oh, how I love you, South Carolina rose.
Here we are at the boardwalk in Myrtle Beach, where we've got sun, sand, and maybe a few dolphins. Believe it or not, I'm a huge book nerd, and I can't wait to travel the world. Here we are at the Ripley's Aquarium, and where my marine science side comes to life.
You're very welcome back to the 2015 International Rose of Tralee, coming live from the Dome here in the Kingdom. We are going stateside next, down south.
Now our first ever South Carolina Rose. This is Shannon Pearson. She's studying marine science and hopes to teach sea life conservation. Her college is a long distance from home, and if you picked your college yesterday, wait till you hear how long her bus ride is. South Carolina, Shannon Pearson.
Things are going brilliant tonight, don't you feel?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's been amazing. We're all sitting back there going, oh yay!
It's you. Yeah. You're here.
Yeah.
First ever.
Ever.
First ever South Carolina Rose.
The Port Leash girls will get that one.
Yes. How come you're the first ever? Where have you been until now? Where were you all my life?
I'm so sorry it took me this long to get here, Donnie.
No problem.
I really
no problem.
am. No, I was in Arizona for the most of my life, and fiddled around in their Rose program for a while. But when I moved to South Carolina for school, they didn't have a Rose program, and so I looked into North Carolina to see how we could make it work. But then
looked in over the border, saying, "Not for me."
Yeah, well, it's a really long drive to everywhere there, so it's for you guys, it'd be driving literally across the country. So. But no, I got an email from some friends at last October, I believe it was, saying, hey, guess what? South Carolina's having a Rose Center, and if you don't fill out the application, we will. So here I am.
And so here you are. So is there a big Irish community in South Carolina?
There's a growing Irish community in South Carolina. By no means are we as big as Boston, Chicago, New York, but there are a lot more people coming over. A lot of people come over for their J1s. There's different areas throughout the state, Charleston being the largest. There's a long withstanding Irish history there. So it's growing, and it's really showing a lot of progress. So I think South Carolina Rose Center is going to hang on for a while.
We're on the up.
Yes.
We're on the up.
Absolutely.
And where do your Irish connections lie?
I'm fifth generation Irish American. So all my Irish connections go to my great grandfather, but his family came to the United States from Armagh and Monaghan.
Armagh and Monaghan. And have you been to Armagh and Monaghan?
I have not. That's on the list for after this is over. My family is all in town with me, and we're gonna take some time, drive around, see the sights, all that jazz.
And who is here with you?
Let's see. All right, we've got Mom and Dad, and the picture right there, that's my boyfriend Jake. He's at home right now. So we brought him along with us. And then
Jake looks like a very happy soul.
He is. That was actually my selection. That was right afterward. So he was excited, and his family's gotten really into it too.
Okay. And what does he do? Jake?
He has an internship with our school's football team. So he wants to be an American football coach. for the college league.
And you think he'll succeed?
I think so. He's very good at it and very smart about it. So I can see him doing real well. Yeah,
Okay.
but other than that, we have 4 of our committee members, and then somewhere out there we have my beautiful sister. There she is.
There she is.
Yeah, that's Colleen. She'll be up on this stage soon, I promise.
Looking forward to that.
Oh, definitely.
Looking forward to that.
Definitely.
No,
I'll be out here with flags flying
and
wherever
that's
she's
it.
coming
I
from.
recognise her from somewhere. Was she there? That's what I'd be saying about you. I know her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I say that?
Yeah, definitely.
No, you're originally from Arizona, and which is landlocked, which
It is.
really kind of didn't suit
It's
you.
a desert.
It's a desert, so
Yeah.
no water at all, really.
No.
Yeah.
No,
And you're
definitely not.
interested in marine science.
Yep.
It wasn't going well, so you had to move.
Yeah, they've told me that Arizona State has a marine science program, but I'm really kind of questioning that. It's a 6-hour drive to San Diego, so I don't know how labs would work, but I grew up going to South Carolina. My mom's sister has a house in Atlanta, and she also has a house down in Pawleys Island, which is like my second home. So when it was time to look at schools and I knew what I wanted to do, straight for South Carolina I went, and I found Coastal Carolina, and I love it. I'm actually missing the start of my senior year by being here. So they started yesterday, so.
And just to get you ready for a life in marine science, you decided to become a mermaid for a while.
That's true.
You can see the logical
That's
steps
true.
now.
Yes, I have many jobs. I started a research program. I work for one of my teachers, but the one everyone loves is the fact that, yes, at our local aquarium, I am a mermaid.
And there you are there.
Yeah, there's the picture there. So that's in our Ray Bay tank. We have 5 different species of stingray, 3 different species of shark, and all that is done with breath holds, no air hoses, nothing.
And what is the big plan then? Obviously, when you I can't be a mermaid all my life. What is the big plan?
You know, that tail's really heavy. I don't think I can take it everywhere with me. No, I love to work in the education department at aquariums or zoos, just conservation centers in general. It's really important to me to educate kids with hands-on experience, because you give them that experience like I had when I was growing up, and it then drives them to go, hey, I can do something. I can protect these animals. I can protect our oceans and make the world a better place.
And along with all this, you're a great dancer.
So I have been told.
Yes.
I made the mistake of, well, first of all, I was an Irish dancer for about 10 years at home. And then when I moved to South Carolina, I retired because the closest dance school was about 2.5 hours away. But I made the mistake of dancing at the Festival in Mohill, and then one of your lovely RTE researchers came up to me about 2 days later and said, hey, we'd really like it if you dance for us.
She's also known as a spy.
Yeah.
Just
Love you, Kate, wherever
Yes.
you are.
So you won't even see her.
But-
She's a spy.
Yeah,
She's actually on stage with us
she's
now, but you
wonderful.
can't see
So
her.
yes, she decided that I therefore needed to dance. So
Well, therefore,
2 days warning.
we need to see you dance. Would you like to see her dance?
All right.
So you have to go over here and
Well,
get ready.
first off, you have to take off my shoes for me.
Okay, I have to take off
All
your
right,
shoes.
now be careful, because I heard from a little birdie that someone's suit was fitting a little tight earlier. So
Can we
So
start?
you wanna-
Can we start this interview again, please?
all right. So we need some help here.
Okay, thank you very much.
There you go. We got him rigged for you.
We got him rigged.
Yes, my
Okay.
lovely Cinderella.
Yeah,
She's
you-
careful with those. Careful. He's throwing them everywhere.
Madonna!
Only for you, Dahi. Only for you. Hello. I rigged it. It should be easy.
You rigged it, yeah. You definitely rigged it, all right.
You know, I think the
Excuse
escorts
me.
are doing better than you are.
That is what they call 2-0 to you.
Did I mention I love you?
I'll take that any day of the week.
All right.
Sorry, love. I know you're watching. I'm married. The
Hey,
ring.
that's Lauren, not me.
Anywho, meanwhile, back in the ranch, or the sea ranch, dancing a soft reel, our very first South Carolina Rose, and maybe after that performance, our last one. Will you please give it up for Shannon, please? and gentlemen, will you please give it up for our very first South Carolina Rose, who I'm not speaking to anymore. The beautiful Shannon.
Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant. Yes, we have plenty of more roses for you to meet tonight, so we are off to County Meath.
Wish me luck. My bags are packed. I've got my rose buggy. See you in the dome.
Welcome our Meath Rose, Alicia Brennan.
The love coming up from the audience tonight is absolutely brilliant.
You all look great.
You have a huge crowd here with you. Who's with you?
I do. Oh, everyone. They're the rowdy bunch. I see Mum and Dad. I spotted them.
Yeah.
And then just, I suppose everyone. There's a mixed bunch. They're kind of separated, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a reason for that, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we can talk about that later on as well.
Boys, yeah.
You have a brother and sister, and they're twins.
I do indeed. Yeah, they're 19. I can spot Kate. She's looking fabulous. And Sean's there on banner duty as well. They're in the audience. So hi, guys.
And we have Mom Christine and Dad Donald.
Yeah, they're sitting down there looking excellent. So hi, Mum.
And you are the first Meath Rose
I am indeed to be
to make it
represented in the dome. Yeah.
in the dome. So forget the football
Up the Royals.
and the hurlers and all that. So you're
Yeah,
here representing
it's
Meath.
a good year for Meath in the Dome. It is.
very,
yeah.
very good
Very
year.
good year for Meath in the Dome. So I'm delighted to be here, and I suppose I'm representing all the girls previous to me and all the future Meath Roses as well. So I'm, you know.
Now, if I can take you back to 2012, okay, you were gearing up for your leaving cert.
I was, yeah.
A lot of hard work in there.
Yeah.
And then.
So I was in the middle of a repeat leaving cert. I fell short of points in 2011 when I sat my leaving cert originally, and my parents gave me the opportunity to go back and repeat because I really wanted to do medicine. And I suppose around the time of my debs, I'd felt a lump in my neck, and I suppose we thought nothing of it. And then went into school to repeat my leaving cert, kind of turned into a bit of a hermit for the year, and wasn't feeling myself. I just felt that I wasn't in my own body. I was tired, I was stressed out. I was feeling quite negative, and that's not who I am by nature.
Well, you were blaming the leaving cert?
I was blaming the stress. And
everything.
I was quite disappointed with myself because usually I can handle life quite well, and I have a positive mind frame, but I just didn't feel myself. So 2 weeks before my leaving cert exams in 2012, I was diagnosed with a type of cancer called Hodgkin's lymphoma. So I suppose the leaving cert is tough enough as it is. I'm sure a lot of people know. And then that just felt like being hit by a double-decker bus. It came out of left field. We really weren't expecting it. We're very blessed in my family. Cancer hasn't knocked on our door. So it was a huge shock. Yeah.
Because as you were saying, there's lots of people who got college placements today. When you're in the leaving cert year, when you're in the repeat
It's
year,
all consuming.
it's all consuming,
Totally.
and all of a
Yeah.
sudden this happens. So
I know.
you had a choice to make then. Okay, what do I do? Do I
Yeah.
attack this or do I go
So
for
I
my
suppose,
exams?
yeah, the first thought that actually popped into my head was cancer. I'm going to die, and I know that hits home with a lot of people. It's a word, and we have a stigma attached to it. Then the words that actually opened my mouth, like came out of my mouth, were, "What about my exams?" Because I had my biology notes in my bag. I'd been studying before I walked into the doctor's appointment, and I suppose we were told that because it was delayed for so long, I'd had the lump for 10 months, it had more than likely spread, and that we'd have to start chemotherapy and radiation within the following few days. But I met my amazing oncologist the next day, and he said, "Alicia, we can electively defer treatment if that's the choice you wish to make. You can go sit your exams and be 80 years old in a rocking chair and saying, 'Thank God I sat my leaving cert, I'm going to be happy and healthy.'" And so I went in and I did my exams, and I got through them.
Yeah, you did, with 575 points.
I got lucky.
You got lucky, yeah. So you beat cancer.
Yeah. Got the leaving cert exams, got a place in medicine, and I'm now going into my 3rd year in the Royal College of Surgeons, and I'm 2.5 years in remission.
You love Ryan Tuberty.
I do, or Tubbers as he's fondly referred to in our household.
Tubbers.
Tubbers, yeah. I like to nickname him. Mum and I religiously sit down to watch the Late Late Show every Friday night, and my friends know not to text me between the hours of 9:30 and 11 o'clock on a Friday night. And also, if anyone invites me to any event on a Friday night, I just won't come if it's during Late Late Show season. I really look forward to it every Friday night, and in college on Monday I look forward to talking to people about it. I'm like, "Did you see the Late Late Show?"
And you do look forward to talking about it back to you?
No, I don't have a lot of friends in college, funny enough. Yeah.
So, sorry it's me that's here, and Tuberty was here a good few years ago doing it. So.
And we always enter the competitions as well. And I was saying, when I saw the competition backstage, I was like, Mum definitely has her phone out. And she was like typing in the right answer. And we're going to New York.
Oh, yeah.
Fingers crossed.
And and you had a dream. Okay, Tuberty's one thing, but you always wanted to be on the Late Late Show, even in the audience and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. And I wrote a bucket list when I was sick. I suppose having an illness at 19 gives you quite an insight into the fragility and how fleeting life can be. And perhaps a cliche, but we don't know what's around the next corner. So I decided to just write down a list of goals and hopes and dreams. And number one was for my healing. And I used to say that mantra every day to myself, thank you for my healing. And thank God I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm safe here today. And another one was the Late Late Show, and I want to write a book. So I was like, okay, I'll write a book and I'll be on the Late Late Show.
Did you ever thank God that you could drive a car a little bit better?
Oh, like no. Yeah, so I'm the worst driver in Ireland. I'm self-admittedly the worst driver in Ireland. I've had my car for 3 years and I still don't have my full license.
Do you have a driving permit?
Yeah, like a provisional, and I've done like a countless number of lessons, but my friends just refuse to get in the car with me. I don't understand the concept of roundabouts, so I kind of just go full throttle and hope for the best.
See, that would be fine if the Garda band weren't sitting here.
Sorry, lads.
Anywho, you're a great singer.
Oh no.
You are a great singer.
I'll give it a go.
No, you give it a go. So if you go over here, Alicia, I'm going to introduce
thank you.
this beautiful song. So, ladies and gentlemen, singing Bright Blue Rose, or Mead Rose, Alicia Brennan.
I've skimmed across black water without once submerging, not to the banks of the morning that hungers the first light, much, much more than mountains ever do. And she, like a ghost beside me, goes down with ease of dolphin and emerges unlearned, shamed and harmed. For she is a perfect creature, natural in every feature, and I am the geek with the alchemist stone. For all of you must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, you'll find a very special hand, and it is a holy thing, and it is a precious time, and it is the only way. Forget-me-nots among the snow, it's always been, and still it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. One bright blue rose outlives all those 2,000 years, and still it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally.
Alicia Brennan, ladies and gentlemen, our Mead Rose. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Happy, happy, happy. Who is it going to be? Come on, up in the air. Is it going to be our doctor from London, the lady who got the autograph from Jim Cullity, our scientist, our singer from Malibu, our Baby Rose, our artist, the woman who loves Ryan Tuberty, the lady who made me wear a tutu, the sleepwalker, the next member of Axl Rose. She only lives out the road in Ballyseedy. A cheat from Monaghan versus a cheat from Longford. I love it. Tipperary had a bad day on Sunday. Could be a good night tonight. Our air cadet, she went off to Uganda when she was very young. Your first trip to Ireland is great. Our princess, Don O'Neill's next top model. is our filmmaker, the Rose of the Leaves, who's looking for my job. We have a mermaid here as well. Made in Ireland, came out on the far side of the pond. She doesn't like velvet, we didn't talk about it. Our country singer is going to be our tough cookie. She's been in 38 countries. They call her Bread in Scotland. She loves Harry Potter. She couldn't talk when she saw your man from Aston Villa. I forgot his name. She can say the alphabet backwards. And this lady is a Chicago Blackhawks fan. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 International Rose of Tralee is... Alicia Brennan, our Mead Rose. Alicia. I'm gonna have to get you. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2015 International Rose of Tralee, representing County Meath, Alicia Brennan. How are you, Alicia? Shocked?
Oh my goodness, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I have never ever experienced a feeling like this. I stand here on behalf of 31 other incredible female women. They are such incredible ambassadors for themselves, for their families. I have never been surrounded by such inspirational, moving, strong, driven, focused, ambitious, wonderful, spectacular young ladies. I'm in such good company. Thank you so much, and I hope to do the Rose of Tralee proud, and I've certainly the biggest shoes I've ever known to fill after Maria Walsh. You've had the most incredible year. Thank you so much.
So, that is it for this year. To sing, if you can look out here, to sing the Rose of Tralee in the best of traditions, will you please welcome once again the brilliant Daniel O'Donnell. From everyone here at the 2015 International Rose of Tralee Festival, good night and God bless August Slaw. We'll be out here for the small one.
The pale moon was rising above the green mountain. The sun was declining beneath the blue sea when I strayed with my love to the pure crystal fountain that stands in the beautiful vale of Tralee. She was lovely and fair as the rose of the summer, yet was not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eyes ever dawning that made me love Mary, the Rose of Tralee. The cool shades of evening their mantle were spreading as Mary, all smiling, sat listening to me. The moon through the valley her pale rays were shedding as I won the heart of the Rose of everybody. She was lovely and fair